Hello Brazil, I'm Jenny Han. I am the author of To All the Boys I've Loved Before and the sequel, P.S. I Still Love You, and I'm going to answer some questions that we got online today. Well, and P.S. I Still Love You, it is the sequel to All the Boys I've Loved Before, and Lara Jean is definitely getting older, and I think she's maturing. She definitely matures a lot in both books, but I think to me it just felt like a natural progression into her entry into womanhood and understanding more about what it means to be a woman in society, and I think she was just seeing more of the inequities and the imbalances that there are. Especially in the way that she and Peter are treated really differently when it came to sex and the tape that went around. And I think maybe before she experienced it herself, she didn't realize quite what that felt like to be in that position. And so I think it was a really good learning experience for her to have to go through it. You know, America's a pretty diverse place. There's a lot of different kinds of people who live here. I'm American. I was born here, and my parents came from Korea before I was born. And for me, it wasn't about, creating a foreign character, but it was really just a different kind of American character. So there's all kinds of Americans, and including Korean American, and that's what she happens to be. I, as a Korean American person and writer, I think it is important for me to represent my culture and to tell stories from that culture. And so it was definitely an honor for me to do that. Where we leave off, what Lara Jean has been through with Genevieve is still really fresh. I think that the wound still feels really fresh. I think that, who knows what could happen in the future, but I also think that sometimes people aren't necessarily meant to be friends forever. I think you meet people in your life at different times in your life, and it might be a friendship that's very meaningful to you in that moment. But it's also possible that as you grow older, maybe you weren't the best fit as friends, and just because that you were neighbors or you went to the same school and you sort of found each other, but it's not always meant to be forever, I don't think. And with Lara Jean and Genevieve, who knows? They could end up going to the same college, and maybe they would reconnect there once they've had more time to heal and forgive each other for the old hurts that they've both inflicted. So who knows? I mean, I'm optimistic. Oh, as far as it being a personal choice, as far as it being a personal experience, I've definitely had friendships that have, I don't want to say like broken up, but I'll say that have maybe kind of fallen away over time, just because, people change and people grow, and you don't always grow together. And I think it's definitely sad. I still think about those old friendships, but sometimes it's just the way it goes as time goes on. That sounds really sad, I'm sorry. But it is sad, and I definitely do use my experiences in my writing, it's for sure. I love to cook, Mayara, and I have not tried the Brazilian treat, brigadeiro. Is it brigadeiro or brigadeiro? I don't know what it is, but I'm going to look it up as soon as I'm done with this video. I like to bake a lot. As a matter of fact, as we speak, I have cookies in the oven that I'm going to bring to a meeting tomorrow. I bake all the time because it helps me de-stress, especially when I'm writing a book. It really helps me to start a project and finish it all in one sitting. It's very satisfying. I've been working on the perfect chocolate chip cookie recipe for some time now, and I think I'm very close. do love Taylor Swift. In fact, 1989 came out as I was writing P.S. I Still Love You, and it really helped me a lot to get through the book. When I'm writing and I'm having a hard time, if I listen to music, it will creatively unblock me because it will tap into like an emotional vein and help me get to the place I need to be faster when it comes to writing emotional scenes. I think I would say style. Because it is, well, Lara Jean likes to wear red lipstick, and the song reminds me of her and Peter, because I think that in the song, the character of Taylor is kind of innocent, and the guy is a little bit more worldly, which I think is true with Lara Jean and Peter. So Lara Jean, does she have the same music preferences as me? I think we have a lot of crossover, yeah. She likes to listen to Motown. I love Motown. She likes to listen to like a lot of oldies, and I definitely love oldies too. In the book, I have a lot of music in there. I think I mentioned the Mermaid soundtrack, which has like the Shirelles, which I love. And she, I think, also loves them too. Thank you so much, guys, for your questions. It's been really fun getting to talk to you.